Dad, you're too reckless. Drop a bomb.
All right.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on? What is going on? Ah, damn. Let me hit that again. Yeah, we are live and direct, ready to go. Listen, I've been slacking. I said, yo, gotta do the show. If you know, I just wanted to go to bed. I did. I saw the thing. I said, KG, go bed. And I said, what about the fans? And I pulled up. It's late, but we're here. Man United, we've got to talk, man. Ain't spoken in a while. Ain't spoken since the last game, innit? It was a bit mad, innit? Didn't really want to do the streaming and ranting thing when we lost, considering how the public was feeling. So I just kept it calm. But I'm back. Been doing some building in the background. Audio is audioing. I love that. There you go. Yo, so my last year was funny. It's crazy. What's going on? Love the late night settings, my brother. Yeah, man. Let's talk, man. There's again, you can talk about the game if you want to. We didn't really do a Red Wednesday yesterday. So, like, I'm happy to talk about all sorts. You know what? Also, I like Todd Bowley's got an idea, yeah. The All-Star thing. Let me not lie to you. I like it. And I mean, like different. I like how the NBA play their All-Star games. So like certain players can be All-Stars. So imagine how they've done it now, because it used to be East versus West. That's a bit dead. But what they've done now is just get the two best players and make them be captains and make them choose an 11, choose a team. I want to see that. Like players getting left out and just knowing how real it is. You know, if you don't get selected for the All-Star team, it's mad. And you can't just select all your teammates. I would like to see it. Like, show me that game. You just get to piece together. LeBron, it's usually Giannis, LeBron that's done it, Steph's done it. Pick the team, bro. Solid. I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't care what maybe you lot don't watch enough American sports to really appreciate it, but NBA works. It works. Like that All-Star game is fun. You know what I mean? So they say, nah, it won't work. Simbin yourself from early. I think it will work, man. Don't be haters, man. There's friendlies that I don't want to watch. I'd watch that one, especially he has to pick as well. Pick the team live. Certain man just won't get selected. And I think you'll really learn your level very quickly. Too many players. That's why I think it's good. Like, I think it'll work. Imagine Bruno's picking a side. Well, you have to be one of the best players. That'll be very difficult. But you don't want to just pick your 11 that you play with. Like, just choose whoever. I think it'll work. But hey, some of you lot ain't having it. Listen, don't be afraid of change, man. I think this is a decent one. This ain't no Super League or nothing. This is just one day of just, yeah, man. Skills test as well. Free kick specialist and that. I don't mind. I think it'll work. But listen, we watch NBA. NBA is not football. You lot having none of it. I thought it was a good idea. We don't want it. He will be them exactly. They got to choose their own manager in it. That'd be sick. I think it'll work. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? And then you'll know. The killer is you'll know by your peers if they think you're good or you're dead when they're selecting the team. And it's like, wow. Anyway, let's get into it. Still, let's talk about. Man said, Ollie, manager of the All-Star game. God forbid. Rubbish. I mean, what was even that? But anyway, man, let's get into the 5 things deep. The 5 things I deeped about Man United versus Sheriff. All right. First thing deep I'll say for me is Eriksen. I had enough time on the journey home to think, you know what? Like, this is the best money we've never spent. It's incredible. Like, the guy he's a great, I don't want to call him a great player. He's a very good player. I thought our manager would miss that De Jong signing. I thought he was the key part of how we needed to play, how we need to move going forward. And turns out, not like he doesn't miss De Jong, because Frankie De Jong could have been brilliant, but I shouldn't even talk about him no more, to be honest. But Eriksen's just him playing that deeper role, picking the ball up, has made us a bit steady. He has made us steady. He's like, it's a good player. I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, what he's saying. No, we just haven't seen a decent CM at this club in a decade. Why? Ow. Yeah, we haven't seen a decent one for a long time, but still, when you have one, and even when Paul Scholes comes out and makes his comments, you got to say to yourself, yeah, he's a good player. So I'm gonna say Frankie De Jong, first thing deep, again, like best money we've never spent. Like having him in there, I think he's elevating like McTominay. And that's a crazy thing to say, but McTominay looks better next to him. There's a guy that came on before and said McTominay could be a big part of things, and I sin-binned him. And I had to apologize. Whoever that guy was, who knew? Like, you don't remember the show. I got him the hell out of here. He said McTominay could be good for us. It could be important for us. I don't even know if it was Ferbs' brother. Oh, man. You know what I'm talking about. Damn it. Oh, can't remember, right? That's Delph anyway. Second thing deep, Martinez is absolutely, even that relationship with Martinez is just fantastic. Martinez at the back, he just makes us better. We're a better team. Him and Malacia, like, it was hard for me. I chose Martinez as my man of the match today. I don't know what you lot are thinking at home. If he was the man of the match for you. He just does everything right. He does everything right. Comes forward with the ball perfectly. You know, went hard into tackles. He's a good player, like aggressive, the right level of aggression, reads the game ever so nicely. And next to the Rolls Royce, next to the Phantom, next to the Wraith, it's like that's a partnership just made in heaven, right? And it's what's so deep is the fact that you got players like Maguire coming on for 2 minutes. Who would have thought we would get to this day? God is good. But then after, it's mad. Me and Flex are getting back and forth. Third thing deep. Casemiro's not Miroing. He's not rubbish. He's not that. But it's not feeding. It's just Casa. Certain man are saying Casa or more, fam. He just come here to cheat, bro. It's mad. It's not looking Casemiro-ish. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping that the real Casemiro will arrive, but so far, that's McTominay's shirt. And that is, who would have thought last year we'd be saying things like this, or I'm saying something like that, but obviously give him time, but he's just, again, he's not making, like, he's just not, you know, but again, it's early. It's incredibly early. He still needs to get to know the players. You know, there's little bits where you can say, like, the way combative wins the ball back is quite cool. But I think it's just been the easy passes that he hasn't done easily. You know, the simple passes. It hasn't happened. I don't know if it's just because the major drop off from going to Cruz and Modric, who are like two of the best midfielders we've ever seen, right? To Eriksen and Bruno. I don't know where it is, but he needs to level up. He does need to level up. But again, I said it will be later on. Maybe probably it might even have to be after the World Cup thing, because there's just not on. It feels like before you know it, we're gonna be in internationals. We will be, you know. So I thought that was interesting. So I'm worried about him. Third thing deep. Fourth thing, what would I say is the fourth? Ronaldo finally got his goal. I thought that was important. Still not the true number 9, but if Ronaldo can get into just a scoring form and we can not like create little moments or types of plays that just work and bring out the best in Ronaldo, because I don't think he should do that. I think he should be more fluid. I don't think if we do everything towards Ronaldo, I think it kind of slows things down. But you can see he's getting chances. That's the difference. I think Ronaldo's confidence was a major thing that's been knocked. I think him not getting the move, him expecting at least one club to put up the P's, but for everyone to say nah, no, thank you, then to be dropped out of the starting lineup in the big games, no matter who you are, you're human in it. You're gonna ask yourself certain questions, and I think he's been in his head. Hopefully that goal helped him out. You kind of wanted to get a light tap in, he just needs to look in the mirror and say, "Bro, I'm Ronaldo." He does. I feel like he needs to just spend time, just affirmation settings, say, "Listen, I'm the GOAT, Ronaldo, one of the best in the world," and just get to it, because you're missing out. He's missing out. You know. Yeah, that's the fourth thing deep. Fifth thing, what did I like about today? What do you lot think of Antony? I think there's talent there, but it's the right-hand side is not totally secured yet. He's left it ajar. Again, he had no preseason really because he's coming off an injury. I don't want to give mad excuses. No preseason, and he went on strike. Again, he's straight into the team, so he has to play now. He has to get to it now. There's little moments when I can say, that's there. I do want to see him do a few more take-ons. He is drawing attention to him a lot. He gets doubled up when he has the ball, but you just want to see that relationship between him and Delo start to just mature and blossom. At the moment, yeah, sometimes you can forget he's on the pitch. He was better today than he was in the last game against Real Sociedad. He was better today, but second half, I think it was a bit muted. Anthony Elanga comes on, and while he's not as good, just brings something to the game, right? He's a bit of a threat. So you just want to see these players come on and be a total threat. But yeah, those are my 5 things deep. It's not gonna be the super, super, super long show tonight, but I'm gonna bring you guys on, have your saying. We just keep it moving. If you want to talk about the All-Star thing, let's talk about the All-Star thing. We're not really mentioning Mason Voldemort. I know he's back in a situation in terms of he was listed for the under 21s. We'll just wait and see what happens there, and then we can talk about it. But I think right now, just be silly, right? According to me. But yeah, let's open the lines. All right. Invite. All right, hit the link in the chat. Let's talk, man. Steffi Jenks, what's wrong with her? No All-Star game, KG. I think it'll work, man. You lot are haters. And like Faz, you lot hit the link. Let's go. Let's chat. I got a message to deliver. Come on, Faz. Come on down. Hit the link, fam. You lot know what to do. Link in the chat. Joe Blackman, Israel Jacob. Come on, Connor, all the man them. Gemini. Let's go. Let me talk to my brother still. Yo,
can you hear me?
Perfectly. Talk to me. How you doing, bro? You got a message to deliver. I want to hear this message. Is everything okay? Are you here? Oh,
all I gotta say.
Yeah, we need this message.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I should have known better.
You're a big man.
Late now to say sorry.
It's not too late. It's not too late. All right, wait. Let me read the super chat. It's not too late to say sorry, fam. 1 second. Let me just 1 second. People really want me to be sin bin for what I did about the that All-Star game. I think it could work. Why are you surprised with Eriksen? And also, them guys need to have more patience with the style of play. Agreed. What do you call it? Rich is lucky we didn't play Crystal Palace, He's lucky because we would have put them in a big spliff. The spliff that was pending was crazy. Yeah, I read that. Man said Ramsey out, Allow it, man. Let him live, fam. You don't need to get over that one. All right, talk to me, bro. Again, you saw the game today. What's the positives and negatives?
Listen,
how were the negatives?
That was a good charity event. That was a good exhibition game. Listen, KG, you gotta be real with me. That was a 5-6 out of 10 against Sheriff. Sheriff, that's Sheriff, No disrespect, but that's Sheriff, Look at that. I saw the sand on the pitch, man. The grass, they're patching the grass up. Come on,
it's
man.
a bit mad. It was a bit mad, but you have to remember though, we struggled against teams like this before.
Yeah.
We're in the Europa League because we deserve to be there. We're not in the Europa League because we was too good for it. And we said, you know what, let us go down to that tournament just because we think, why not? Let's just help out in this. We got there. We could have been in the conference, bro. Yeah, like we might not even been able to play Sheriff from the form that we had before. So you have to remember where we're coming from, right?
Yeah, but you know what I'm gonna say? We all love Ronaldo, but please don't say the Sue is back. Please.
Oh no. The Sue ain't back, but I think his confidence might return.
Yeah, but confidence for Europa, you think so? I just feel like he doesn't have that desire, man. That desire, man. Look, that ball, that gets, but that's harsh because he's harsh on himself. That's harsh because he's harsh on himself. He's reached that pinnacle, right? So I'm giving him the treatment that I expect Ronaldo to give himself. When that ball gets whipped into Ronaldo, there is one man on this earth that I would put all my money on to hit that thing first time and get in the back of the net, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. But then again, that's what I'm saying. Faz, you have to deep it when, like, he's human. The confidence took a knock. This guy was desperate to go to Bayern. Desperate. You see Khan coming out and saying, thank you, but no thanks. It was a painful, that's in his head. He's like, I've conquered Italy. I've conquered Spain. The last place was Germany. It made sense. He could still be in there he could still be a contender for Ballon d'Or. Lewandowski left. He thought to himself, I have to get that space. Like, who else would they put in there bar me? Oliver Kahn? Nah.
I get you, but at the end of the day, Ronaldo will score them penalties. He'll score a little bit of goal when he's 43, 44 years old. You know that. I know that. The fan base know that. But it shows that we're in problem when Martial and Rashford are injured. Mr. Biscuit Boy Martial and our savior Rashford, when they're injured, we're in problem. And I'm sorry if I'm touching someone's feelings, but I keep it real. I'm tired of keeping it civilian. I'm gonna go back to me,
Fan base, bro. Yeah, but this is what I'm gonna do though, because I'm on total, like I'm on total stirring up the pot settings. I'm looking for if there's a Martial fan in the house and you've had enough of this and you want to come on and say, listen, sit down. Let me know. I'll bring him in. I'll bring you in. You can sit Faz down right now.
No problem.
Settings,
no problem.
Because Faz, are you sure you're gonna be able to? Like, are you sure you can? Because you've been moving to my man. I don't even know if Chino's in the house right now, but you've been moving a bit. Like, you've had it in.
I've been moving to him like he's been moving to people outside his family circle, man. Ooh, I've been moving to him. Like, bro, the man gets paid 250 something a year. You're telling me he can't go and get the best doctors in the world, fly them private and come and look after him? Man, he's been injured and asking me about respect. Respect. Do you think Wayne Rooney asked for respect? Do you think Wayne Rooney went and said, Sir Alex ran my career to the ground and now they put him in different positions? Do you think Vidic said Sir Alex ran me to the ground when man had his head strapped up after his head was cracked open during a game?
Rugby. Sorry, I'm just
respect is earned, my brothers and sisters. And when you're coming to play for Man United, I know you're a human. It hurts, it burns, you're aching. I get you. But listen, you come here and you do your performance. That's all it is. You let the numbers do the talking, not the one on your back. The one that Statman Dave, the one that Statman Cam, Oslo will be buzzing about those numbers. When you do them, then you do it. And guess what? Jose Mourinho, the same man that gave us Europa and another piece of silverware, won that with Zlatan, not you. And you're bitter because you don't have the same medal. Wait, you're bitter? No, KG, he's bitter because he doesn't have the same medal that Mbappe is going and swinging in front of him. He's bitter about it. He's bitter that he didn't get into the World Cup. He's bitter, and I'm sorry to say it like that.
I don't even.
Oh, KG, how many times has a manager brought a player that doesn't prefer the other one? Oh my God, OFC. It's not Martial, it's OFC. That's what they are. They need to wake up. My boy Rashford had his back nearly mashed up, and he still came back. No, he still came back. He ain't. Oh, guess what? Guess what? KG Hazard is about to make an interview saying Zinedine Zidane ruined my career. 2 years, 3 years of my career, Zinedine Zidane ruined it. No. Wake up. Anyways,
listen. You know what? I rate it. Hold on. Let me just. Man says straight facts again. If you're Joe B, call in. Don't be afraid. You know what to do. He's spitting facts. If you got counterpoints and you think you could deal with this smoke, he's talking. What are you saying? Come on down.
Cool. Instead of telling Ten Hag, will you please go through video footage with me? He did an interview in the French press and said, "Oh, Louis van Gaal made me watch videos. I like that." Go and talk to the manager, man. Go and tell the manager you like that. You telling French articles and that, man. Now get out of here, man.
Let me bring in Mac. I think he said he might be able to defend this still. Mac, are you here for defense? What's going on? What are you saying?
Yo, what's up, KG? What up, Faz?
What's going on? Talk to me, man. Faz ain't happy right now. Faz is on one. He's keeping it real. He's kept the same energy. What are you saying? Are you here to battle? What's good? Like, are you here to defend Martial?
First thing I'm going to say is Faz is a bit bitter about Eric Bailly. That's the first thing I got to say.
Energy have to keep. Them man crucified my boy. I'm coming for yours. Now it's an eye for an eye, both man blind.
Let him give him parliamentary proceedings. Let's hear what he has to say, man.
On that regard, I just want to say, for example, when you like to compare, you compared Rashford's broken back and Vidic's wrapped head compared to a knee injury, right? Immediately, I'm taking Vidic out of the game. Like we can't even be calling a head injury and a knee injury and a spine injury the same thing. You can run with a head injury. You can still head the ball with a head injury. He just got a cut on his forehead. It's going to be swollen. Give him ice. The next day, he'll be fine.
Concussion protocol, though, fam. I hear you. Carry on.
When we say it's a broken back, you have to understand, people think, oh my God, his back was like, it was broken in half, like he got a spine buster, Batista bomb through the table. No. It was just a fracture. If you can walk and you have a fracture in your vertebra, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I'm not trying to.
Wait, hold on. Wait a second. What did you do? Hold on, Mac.
Listen.
Mac, I just want to ask you a question. Did you say a fracture in your back, in your vertebrae is not that bad?
Listen. Let me finish, right? No. I have to explain.
I'm listening. But that's crazy.
So, there's people when they say you've broken your back, you've actually broken a vertebra to the point where it's affecting your nerves. That's when you have issues walking. That's when, otherwise it's pain, right? You can get a pain injection. So it's the same thing Faz is saying with an injured knee. Like, right, with an injured knee, it's pain. It's pain.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Man said a back injury. This guy's never had a toothache. That guy's never had a toothache. He doesn't know, bro.
KG, I want you to be unbiased and be reasonable, which might be difficult for you. But let me ask you a question, KG.
Go ask me a real question.
Do you rate Eric Ten Hag?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We love Eric Ten Hag, right?
Yes, of course I do.
He can manage players and a club on the pitch and off the pitch, correct?
100%.
Fact is, has Martial been injured more than once this season already? He's been injured twice.
Ooh.
Pre-season.
Was he injured pre-season? Remember? Was he?
Yeah, he came in pre-season. He had a little knock. Yeah. And then he came back. He had a little knock again after Liverpool game. So two injuries in 1.5 months to 2 months period.
Yeah.
KG, was it Ole's fault that Martial wasn't managed well? Well, according to his interview.
Wait, hold on.
According to Martial's interview.
I don't know. They're saying they said free Chino. Again, I don't know if he's here. Jeffrey, you here to defend Martial? Just give me a thumbs up.
But KJ, talk to me.
Nobody
KG.
wants to defend him.
No. KG, let the community do the talking, KG.
Yeah.
Because I'm not presenting agenda. I'm presenting you factual
Your facts. Right now, all you're presenting is facts. Martial has been injured Martial's played 45 minutes of football. Is that correct? In the new season.
KG, hear me out. KG, he said Ole mismanaged me and ran me to the ground. Ole mismanaged me, ran me to the ground, played me when I was injured. Correct? In a season when he had his best numbers. Correct? So did Ten Hag run him to the ground and have him injured twice since preseason? So
I have to say no. I have to say, following the facts and following just the information, no, Faz, he didn't. Ten Hag's not responsible.
Thank you. I am really sorry if you have glass ankles and your tendons are not that strong. I'm really sorry about it. I'm sorry. I want you to perform. I like you. I think you're a great footballer. But if you're a burden to my club, you are a burden to my club. And I keep telling the people the bubble of protection. Hey ho, welcome to Planet Fast because I come and pop it. I'll come and pop that bubble.
Welcome.
You gotta hear it as it is.
Welcome. No, you know what?
Eden Hazard is player of so many footballers in the world. Do you think Eden Hazard would dare go and sit down now, say Zinedine Zidane ruined my career? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Why do we accept complacency? Complacency breeds failure, and we accept it. And guess what? I'm not an Eric Bailly stan, but they crucified Eric Bailly the same way I'm crucifying Martial because you have to keep the energy, no? How come Rafa Varane is playing then? How come Rafa Varane is playing at his age?
He's been fixed.
Boy, 26-year-old.
They fixed him. They fixed him.
Oh, wait. Let me not remind people of Wayne Rooney's injuries, though. Oh, whoa. Let me not remind people of Wayne Rooney's injuries.
You know what? It's mad though. Do you know what it is? Yeah. If we had another number 9, yeah. The problem is because we don't have, right? So you got Ronaldo. This is the issue that we have. We have Ronaldo. He's older. He's the GOAT, but he just can't do what he used to do. We got Rashford, who's still trying to figure out where he wants to play. We believe he's a left-hand sided player. Rashford probably wants to play as a 9. You're not a 9. I don't know if you can turn yourself into a 9. When you can run onto the ball, you're a good finisher. But I think you're more of a left-hand side player. The only one that can play the 9, yeah, is Mr. Martial. However, if there was other number 9s at the club, nobody will be crying out for him. I agree with you. I think everyone would just say, it's done, forget about it. However, there's nothing left. So it's almost like you're cutting off our nose to spite our face when you say these Martial accusations.
I just hope, I pray my manager can find the best plan for him. I really hope he comes and shuts me up and I come this time next year singing, Martial, I'm sorry. I hope that happens.
Someone should ask you this question. I think they're trying to set you up, but you have to answer it.
KG,
who thinks the best number 9 is when everyone's fit?
Antony Martial. Anthony Martial. What do you think I'm a politician? Do you think I'm Souness? Come on, man. What do you think this is? I'm keeping it 150 with you lot and you lot trying to do. No, it's serious. Yeah. Anthony Martial comes in and does his thing, man. And do you not think I want goals? Like, come on. Do you not think I want my team to go and slap Chelsea, Spurs, City? Of course I do. But it's heartbreaking when a player is injured because he's useless to the manager, whether you like it or not. You and me arguing is actually useless. It's useless.
Again, I'm going to ask you your quick thoughts on the Southgate thing. He leaves out Sancho. And I know you're probably not the biggest Southgate fan. He probably brings back Ollie memories for you. Your thoughts on that?
No, not that. But Southgate, come outside, man. Come outside, man. Nah, I've had enough of you, man. No, I've had enough. Southgate, come outside, man. Bowen looked like he's not been fed for a week when he played against Hungary. No pun intended. What this man picked Bowen over Sancho? This is what I mean with English managers, man. This is what I mean with English managers. We got Mikel Arteta there, motivating the players with light bulb and a picture of duck and rabbit. And you expect these English players to go and have... There's something called dark arts, people. France can do it. Italy can do it. Portugal can do it. English players, we ain't got us lot got not got dark arts. We want to be PR, hey ho, pretty boy FC. Go and
Learn
if it's
the
England,
other. Yeah.
England versus Italy. If Mancini was managing England, do you think we go and win that game? Yes, we do. Let me explain. Yes, we do. Because there's something called dark arts, man. There's grittiness. Southgate ain't got grittiness. He's picked Jag G, the bad
closest. He's the closest we've got for a long time.
Yeah, closest. Nobody. There's no medal for closest FC. KG.
Right.
I'm sorry, brother.
Listen, let me not take the libbies. Not hold it. Let me not hold things up. You know what to do. Plug the channel, bro. Let people know where to can go and find you, bro.
My channel is KG the Comedian.
No, stop doing this, man.
Me on that
thing. You look, go and find my brother, Planet Faz, man. Become a member. Support my brother. He knows.
Big up.
Correctly,
Love him all time, man.
Come on, live from the PS5.
Love, yeah.
Look after yourself, bro. I love that. Hey, that guy's the greatest, man. He's wicked, man. I love him. All right, cool. Let me remove my man. Let me get some home truths, bro. UFTV, let's go. Wagwan, fabs. Let me get some realism right now. Talk to me, okay? No, you ain't ready. I'll come back to you. Imagine. Let's go. It's Ronald Jacob. Yo. Ronald.
Hey KG, how are you, bro?
I was worried. You're always in there. I was worried. I said, Ronald.
I felt like Maguire.
Let me use super chats. KG, please ask Faz if he would have Cavani back. I don't think he'll say yes. He can answer that in the chat though. He'll still be here. Let me read another one. Ronald Jacob, I'm talking to you, but you're here as well.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm here.
If Marshall was such an injury-prone player and non-reliable, why are we dragging him around? Let man go and don't renew his contract. Would you not renew his contract?
I wouldn't give him a penny. No. For what? Sitting on the bench, being injured, being best mates with Phil Jones. Why are we giving him a contract?
Not best mates. You lot are talking wicked when Chino's not around.
No, I can do this with Gino. I don't give two sods about it because everyone had the same energy about Rashford before we started the season. Same energy. Rashford's shit. People called him Trashford, whatnot. He scored 3 goals. He brought us back, and now Rashford is back. I respect Martial. He can score, but can he stay fit? He's one striker that I've seen who can't stay fit for some reason. And I don't know when exactly he got injured, what he did. He just runs and gets injured. Not the kind of striker I would need. People are saying send bin to me. I'm fine with it. You can do that, but he is not good.
Here because I think people got to break it down why he needs to get sent. I need to understand, why he should get sin bin. So if you wanna defend it, come on down. This is it, because right now that you and Faz have both come with stuff that what do you say to this? I need to hear someone with a big argument telling me something different. And I'm looking in the chat, and you lot can get involved in the private chat and say, "Rah, Glenn, let me in. Marshall, defend. Rah, they're here." All right.
Yeah, I am ready to wait for them.
Yo, listen.
How's it, KG?
How's my South African brothers in the house? Or Zim, I'm not sure. I'm learning Zulu
it's
right
Zambia,
now.
It's Zambia. It's Zambia.
Zambia. I'm far off still.
Not too far.
Go on, bro. Defend it. How do I say your name, by the way?
Klein.
Klein, there you go. Klein's in the house. Let's go. Talk to me, bro. Ronald is talking the talk. Break it down.
Yeah, I mean, I hear where everyone's coming from slandering Martial. I think the biggest question that I haven't heard anyone address is like, we knew coming into the season that we have certain players that are injury prone. So we gave Varane that special sort of training so that he comes in ready. So exactly. So where is that level of attention for Martial, especially when you keep saying the whole transfer period that we need options in the striker? So it's like, are you going to treat your strikers with the same care you're treating your defenders? I haven't seen that level of care for like what's Martial's training program. Are we getting him fit?
No, but we have to remember, and in a way, you're like, oh, did we miss one there? Are we happy that it didn't happen? Our main player that we tried to buy was Darwin Núñez. We actually went all out for him. That was going to be Ten Hag's first signing. It didn't happen, but he went all out. He wanted the number 9. It was very serious about bringing in Darwin Núñez, right? So he always knew. He had a look at things and he said, I need Darwin first.
No, but that's fine. That's fine. But like, regardless of what he thought was coming in, that has not stopped him from working on the parts of the squad that he believes in. Like Rashford has improved because regardless of whether Darwin was coming in or not, he said there's something there, so I'm going to work on it. Scott has improved because he said regardless of whether De Jong or Eriksen is coming in, I'm going to work on what I see there. So where is that same energy for Martial? Because we keep saying, no, Martial's the best guy to hold the ball up. Martial's the guy who can play in this system. But I don't know if he's been given that attention that comes with someone who's trying to get results.
Martial has been injured for the last many seasons. It's not the first time Martial's getting injured.
That's not the point. If he was available for some games, if he was available for some games in preseason, then you should have had the chance. You should have had the chance. All right,
let me break it down for you. Things are not working out for Martial in Manchester United. His number got taken. His position got taken. Literally nothing was working, right? He's not the main striker now.
It's not looking good.
We sent him to Sevilla. He got injured again. He got no treatment over there, did he? So Sevilla is also a bad club. So that's what you're breaking it down to me, huh? So you want him to give a VIP treatment?
Listen.
Why is he special?
Give yourself a chance. Listen.
Yeah. The point I'm trying to. Let me complete though.
Yeah.
Let me complete though.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me complete though. With all due respect, why should we give him a special treatment? He hasn't given us 20 goals. 18, 13, 14 is what he's maximum reached. What special treatment? And that's also one season when he supposedly says Ole ran him down.
He can't say nothing. I have to say cry from himself. Nah. I don't know the arguments we're really arguing.
Bro, I'm ready today, KG. And
listen,
I have a lot of pain in myself. I have a lot of pain in me.
Chino pulled up last minute.
Yeah, I'm good to go with Chino head to head.
He said he's ready to take them all out. 1 second, let me read Myron's thing. Myron says Casemiro was man of the match for Real Madrid in the Super Cup. A few weeks later, he becomes a McTominay backup. Ten Hag just isn't the manager for him. I don't know what you lot's response. I don't know what you lot think about that. We'll come back to. I think I don't know what the answer is, to be honest. I don't know why Casemiro is just not sharp, but maybe I don't know what happens. Like, hopefully,
I mean, KG, you have to understand. Casemiro came from Kroos and Modric to Eriksen and
Bruno.
I mean, Scott McTominay or Bruno or whatever.
It's the difference.
There's levels to this game. They're covering for him. No one's covering for him over here.
I don't know if he can say it's too soon to call Casemiro, like, to have anything to say about Casemiro. Again, let me bring, is this the man? Chino. Someone called themselves Martial and a thing. He ran away. Nah, that's not Chino. Wait. Chino hit the link. He said he's ready. Chino, if you fail this one, I need you to change that Avi immediately. I don't want to see nonsense. Just change the Avi and say, I'm sorry, apologize. Apologizing. Wait, Chino needs more time.
Yeah, better try and support Dan James instead of Martial then.
No. Today, I don't know. You just woke up and chose all levels of violence, fam.
I did. And this is my frustration with Maguire. But it's now going on Martial. Not my fault.
You know what? These men, I'm gonna keep you in the background. If Chino appears, I'll bring you back in, fam. But you just stay where you are. Listen, I'll come back to you. I ain't even spoken about the game at all, but this has been a bit fun still. I've enjoyed where we've gone with the show. Yo, Connor, talk to me. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm blessed, bro. Just here, you know, Man United, we're moving. Man United supposed to be trying to be bought. Jim Radcliffe and that bid waiting, but I think that's gonna roll on. Today we had a performance against Sheriff. I had a back and forth with the people on the show, basically saying, look, like everyone was like, oh, it's boring, and I don't know. I felt like we underplayed the game personally. I think. Yes, it wasn't scintillating, but we've been rubbish in the past.
Boring match. We weren't awful, but it was also like a boring match. But I do have to apologise to one player in particular, and that's McTominay. I gave him so much abuse for being terrible, but this season he's improved, and I can't lie about that. He's improved this season. And I'm not sure if Eric's done something to him in the back, but he's improved. Nah, bro.
Sauce.
Bro, I liked him a couple seasons ago when I thought he could be good. He's not been he's not reached the heights I expected, but he's improved a bit this season. But I do like Casemiro, and I want to give Casemiro time.
This is the thing I want, bro. You know what's so mad? I want to see Casemiro in the team.
Yeah,
so bad. Like I want him to work so badly. It's like Antony. Like I don't want to see him. I don't want it to not work with Antony. Right?
No, like I want every player that comes to United to succeed.
Just to work, right? But again, we have to be honest. McTominay is officially keeping Casemiro out of the starting 11. McTominay's playing good. He's winning the ball back. He's aggressive in the challenge. He's playing forward. He's not hiding. The guy is just he's improved.
No, I can't take that away from him. He's improved, but I do have to say, up the right-hand side today, Antony, he's all right, but he does need to improve as well.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to. You know, we need to hear from Ajax. I need you to hit the link. I need you to get involved because I need to ask you about Antony and what we've seen so far. Yeah. Is this? There's more,
I never
right?
saw him in the Eredivisie. I never saw him much in the Dutch league, so I can't comment on what he was like there. But if Eric trusts him, I've got to trust Eric.
I know Antony's got more. This ain't all of Antony. Like there's levels.
Oh no, definitely. Well, like what you said before, with him going on strike, him not training, him being thrown straight in the deep end, playing for United after coming off an injury. Like maybe he deserves a break in that. Like, not a break, sorry. Maybe he deserves a bit of time to settle in. Bad choice of words.
Listen, he's had enough breaks already with that. What do you call it?
Yeah, that was just a bad choice of words.
Again, Malacia, though, what a player. Right. He's been a surprise. Who do you think are... I don't want to say... Forget price tag. Who's been our signing of the season so far for you?
I'd have to give it to Malacia or Eriksen, and they're the two players we spent the least on. I'd have to give it to one of them two, because Malacia, he's come in and he's proved himself on that left-hand side. Like he's come in and he's pocketed Salah in his first match versus Liverpool. And Eriksen, in midfield, he's just come in and he's been what we've been missing for quite a while, as a player that can actually put the ball forward, but also control the midfield. In the tempo of the game.
Yeah, it's a tough one as well, because people are saying Eriksen all day. Malacia signing the season. Someone else had this argument. I thought it was really funny. Someone said that Eriksen's the signing that we wanted Pogba to be. I thought that was like...
I somewhat agree with that, but with Pogba, when we were bringing him, he was supposed to be one of the best midfielders in the world, and he just underachieved at United. I think he has raw skill I think he has skill, but I just don't think he achieved the heights that we hoped him to achieve at United.
Yeah. Well, listen, always Martinez. I think it's Martinez. You know, I think Martinez has been our best signing.
You know what? One last point of Harry Maguire. I love those 2-minute performances. Can we keep them up every week? Just the 2 minutes every week, and I would love it. Like you can get in the England side for those 2 minutes. Just perfect for you.
Connor, that's well out of order. That's our captain. See you later. Someone said, blame the hyena. Kevin Glazer, too reckless. You don't need to listen. That's funny anyway. Said, just casually calling me a glazer, you know. 1 second. Let me see if there's a super chat that was there. People want me to be sin bin today, but I'm on Idi Amin settings. I ain't sin binning myself today, fam. Everything I said is facts. Yeah, I've read that one already. Let me I've spoken to Gemini's in the house as well. Useless Marshall, never available, always injured on a solo. Wow, that's harsh. I don't even know why I don't even know where Chino is though. He's not even trying to defend it. This guy's missing, fam. Missing report. What the hell? Let's go. Joe Blackman, talk to me, bruv.
Yo, what you saying, bro?
Yo, deep voice settings.
What's good? You know what?
Yeah, man. Again, who's been the signing so far of the season? Like,
definitely Martinez or Malacia.
You gotta choose. You gotta choose. It's gotta be solid.
Then it's gotta be Martinez still. Definitely Martinez. What do you mean? Look at him. Every time he's on the pitch, fam, I'm confident that our back line is solid. If Varane is with next to Maguire, I'm actually worried, fam. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Nah, like my man said, keep him on them 2-minute performances, bro. I don't want to see him on the pitch. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Getting the armband for 2 minutes. I feel like it's a vial.
Listen, they should just take it off him. Let's be real, innit? Yeah, they just don't want to violate him. I don't know what my man's got in his contract in it, yeah, but he has to play a certain amount of minutes, or he has to have a certain amount of appearances. Yeah, no, not minutes. Sorry, appearances. He certainly got to have a certain amount of appearances in his contract in it. Yeah, that's why my man said, okay, cool. You're not doing it for me, but guess what? You get your appearances. Yeah, don't worry. Cool. You make England. Yeah. That is in his contract, fam. Ollie did a madness while Ollie was here, fam. Yeah.
It's mad. The 2-minute captain is insane.
I don't know if in his contract that he needs to be captain as well, bro. But why is he still captain? It don't make no sense.
Mad. It's very mad. Like, I thought it was uncomfortable him running on the pitch and then Bruno running the armband to him for 2 minutes. Like, you're not even. Bro,
it's not even like when Fabinho passes to Henderson, you know, like it's like, all right, yeah, passing the, you know, my man's on the pitch now. All right, that's my captain. No, it's like, all right, here you go, bro. Yeah.
There you go. I know you need this for your own self-esteem, fam, but run that still, but you know what time it is. You know, you put it on. You know what it's like? I don't know if you've got like the younger family member in that, but you used to play computer games with them and you used to give them the remote, but it weren't on. And you say, yeah, own that. It's one of them ones, fam.
I've got a son, fam, and I've got a daughter. You know, I do that to my daughter. She's only 5. I'm like, here you go, babe. There you go. Yeah. Listen, that's what I'm not being funny here, bro. But if there's one person I'm happy that's out of the team, it's Maguire. Yeah, I'm happy that Scott is pushing on and he's doing well. And funny enough, he's keeping my man out the team. But I think everybody needs to relax a little bit on the two two Brazilians that have just come in. Yeah. Because, like, honestly,
been mad because Flex has been on Casemiro, you know.
Listen. If he should have been on Varane like he was on Casemiro, then tell him, tell him, tell him when you see him next time, yeah. He should have been on Varane the same way, then, fam. Because I tell you right now, my man needs time to settle, fam. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same.
That's fire.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, look at. Do you not remember Ronaldo? Do you not remember Ronaldo when he first come? Step over King. I laughed at him. Yeah, people laughed at him. Yeah, they weren't ready for the Premier League. The Premier League was intense. Exactly, fam. Yeah, it's true. Man, Ronaldo took a good season to settle in. Yeah, a good whole season. I remember they spoke about how Fergie took him in the back and told him, "You better stop them stepovers, fam. Or I'm taking you off." Yeah, you better stop it. Yeah, you better pass the ball quick. Yeah, and it's the same thing with the Brazilians, fam. Yeah, yes, he goes in with the tackles, but then he makes a silly pass, or they make the extra touch or the whatever. They love to do a little. They like to dazzle, man, innit? Yeah, but this league is not about that. Man will roll you over. Yeah, but I think them two needs time. Give them till next season till my man can bring in another couple players that can give them the ball quick. You get me?
He needs to get busy like after the World Cup.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we're gonna make a couple more. I think we'll make a signing in January. You know, I think it's
who? What kind of signing? Number 9?
I don't know. I feel it in the waters. Maybe a Timber. Maybe a.
You want to go back and?
I don't want to go back. It's not me, you know. I don't want. Listen, not me, you know. It's the manager. Don't talk to me. Talk to the manager, man. You know who he wants.
No,
he's probably gonna go in back for that. But what's the guy from Barcelona? He's gonna go back for him too, probably.
Nah, he can't. He can't.
Could you imagine if he does? He will. He will. He wants him. Yeah. He seems a very determined man and a very stubborn person. Still, look at him in interviews.
Stubborn, it's true.
Look at the interviews. I'll give you one answer. Yes. No. You know, he's not media friendly.
They probably asked him as well. They said, "Rod, you still want De Jong?" Yes.
Yes. Same way. Listen, yes. Hey, listen. And by the way, I know you got to keep it moving. So listen, Martial, I'm sorry, Martial. He's kind of like a Pogba, or he's kind of like a. Do you know what? Yeah, he's kind of like a mix between Pogba and a mix between Bailly. Yeah. When he's on the pitch, does he give enough? Yeah. When he's on the pitch, he gives all. Yeah. Like Bailly gives all when he's on the pitch and he's good, and everybody says he should be playing over McTominay. Yeah. But guess what? Boom. Next week he's injured. Yeah. Next week he's injured. Yeah. Pogba.
Combination.
The combination with Pogba now is because when he's on the pitch as well, sometimes you know what people talk about. He was talking about it himself in the interview about how he doesn't. You know, he's not an actor, he's a footballer, and his attitude on the pitch is what it is. Yeah. But bro, I don't want to see that. I don't care. I don't want to see you walking around moping. And listen, I've got nephew that plays football, fam. Yeah. I got nephew that plays football. When I go watch him and you see when he loses the ball and he starts moping, I turn around and go get the ball, what you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see the moping. You miss chances for that.
That's not my game though. Angst.
I don't care. I don't care if I'm effort on the pitch, or I'm taking you off, yeah?
But I'm not Cavani, bro.
You know you're not Cavani. I don't care who you are, yeah?
But where's my shirt, though? What are you talking about? Them man took my shirt number, you mad?
Then earn it back, innit? If you're a bad man, earn it back. Go earn it back. It wasn't yours in the first place. Yeah?
It was.
It wasn't yours, yeah? It was on loan.
Joe, you're a football terrorist. See you later,
but
man.
Listen, big up, fam. And listen, I beg, Chino, turn up, fam. I want to see this argument. And I hope the other brother's still in there.
Ronald,
I hope Ronald is still in here. I want them two to go head to head.
Man. Tell him.
I want them head to head.
When you see him, tell Chino Ronald's looking for him, fam.
I'm gonna look for him in the super chat. Right? Listen, man, big up.
Ronald's chilling, bro. Wait in. Maguire getting the Donny treatment. Mag bench. Nah, that's disrespect. Nah, not Mag bench. We went from Teddy, York, Cole, Rooney, Cantona, Van Nistelrooy to talking about Martial being good or not. The levels have dropped. Martial can never be a top striker. He's there. He's as there as no one else. Bloody hell. Even while he's waiting, he's still sending. The time is now. Martial's getting it's mad. When he comes back and starts scoring goals, I don't know what you lot are going to say, though. If he stays fit for like 2 months, what are you lot going to do? It's going to get awkward. Ronald would have to pull up with the apology like me. Hold on, let me read some of these ones. KG? What? Ollie is now coaching the under-14s team. This guy. It's too late for this kind of violence. KG, Ollie is now coaching the under-14s team. This was your manager 12 months ago. Can I get a rubbish? Rubbish. I mean, what was even that? Rubbish. I mean, what was even that? Rubbish. I mean, what was even that? Oh, no, reckless cat. No, Ollie, don't know. You should get like a light championship, a light, not even a Southampton, but like a light Wigan. Or, I don't even know. Don't taking his name nowadays. But Martial getting picked behind Wait, don't. Yeah, he that should be named. Martial's getting picked behind. Be honest, everyone. If Mason was good, who you choosing? I ain't Ronald. Chill. Chill. Who you having though? It's a sticky one. But he's got other issues, so we'll leave that alone. Yo, Gemini, wagwan, my brother.
KG, my brother, wagwan.
Come on, we won. I haven't spoke about the game at all today. I don't think people are really trying to talk about this Europa thing, but we won. What did you think about the game, bro?
We won, innit? We won. All right. Oh, no. I mean, no, real talk. All right. If it was under different settings, yeah, we would have struggled. We would have struggled that game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would have struggled that game. Just like we have done with them lower tier European teams. It's like we come up against the big sixes and the big boys and that, and we turn up. You know what I mean? And then like when we come against these little penny teams. So, and we got a clean sheet as well. You get me?
It's a good. Again, it's not a fluid, great performance, but you can see the managers. He's leveling up. It feels like that's his team. You've seen his best 11 now. When he picks his best 11 literally is what you saw today. McTominay's in there again. Ronaldo's only in there because I think Rashford's injured, but that's his best 11 according to Ten Hag so far.
Yeah, I would say that he's saying that's his best 11, like right now, because obviously Martial and Rashford are injured, in it. Because obviously, I think that if Rashford weren't injured, he would have started over. He would have started over Ronaldo.
Or would he have? Or do you reckon it would have been a Sancho? Do you think he would have kept Sancho just on the left-hand side and it would have been Rashford up front, and then Antony? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would have gone with that same formula. So when the last time I spoke, I was saying, when he plays on the left, he's Rashford. He plays up front, he's Rashford. All right. His goals.
Having him as a number 9, Rashford, even though he's got his goals.
That's a makeshift team. Makeshift. Okay. This is a makeshift thing. As well at the same time, makeshift thing. Do you know Ronaldo? Ronaldo reminds me of the man the parent that don't get the message that nightclubbing's done when you're going out and you're seeing your kids out and raving.
No. Have some respect for the goal. You're saying he's out there. He's the uncle in the rave.
No, I've got some. Yeah, I've got some.
No, but you're saying Ronaldo's moving like the uncle in the rave, still in there, like with the young things.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Listen. All right. So when he signed in, when he was ready, when he packed up his things and said, "I'm getting off," I'm off.
Yeah.
And I'm going back. He didn't say I'm going to United and I'm going to do my legacy and whatnot. He just said I'm off. And then it was City that was like, and then we was like, and then he was like, all right, I'll come over. So then he's come over. We live in the world of football, yeah? And Ronaldo saying Manchester United's in my heart. So you must have been watching Manchester United for a minute then, and you must have seen the shit that we was in. So when you signed your contract, surely the possibility of you not being in the Champions League was there, fam. So fast forward, you're not in the Europa, end of the season, Mama's like, all pre-season. Wait, he didn't turn up for pre-season. Turned up after pre-season. I think it was the first or the second game. My man came on after and my man done a little tactic in the midfield. He was passing it back. I don't know who passing the ball. I think it was McTominay passing the ball. He passed the ball back to McTominay. Passing the ball back to McTominay. And then from that, I've just seen this guy's like,
yeah. But then again, he said that there was personal issues. That's why he was away again.
What was it? Listen, we all got personal issues. Jesse Lingard had personal issues, mate, and he got dealt with harshly. Do you get what I mean? He got Vaz said it the best, yeah? Listen, no player, I don't care who you are, no player is bigger than the club. Ronaldo, you actually came here. We made you who you are to go on to Real Madrid. So when tonight they're talking about, Ronaldo he might break records, score 699, he might go on to go 700. That wasn't 700 for Manchester United. Do you get what he hasn't? The blood, sweat, and tears that we have had, blood, sweat, and tears for him since he left United, he hasn't brought that back. All he's brought back is big conspiracy, fam.
Listen, if there's a man, I'm gonna keep you here, Gemini. If there's someone, because people might not be happy with what you're saying, and I need to give the other side a chance to respond. If you want to defend,
no, next settings. All right, just before I go.
No, don't go. No, don't go. I want to bring someone else in. If you are saying nah, not my goal. You ain't coming against my guy like this.
Ronaldo is like Mike Tyson, fam. He's a legend, yeah?
Yeah.
But I know when to put that shit down. Remember, I was boxing like 2 years ago, fam. Did you see what he looked like in the ring, fam? Boxing.
Wait. Klein said that. Klein is the same guy that said the back injury. Klein is a lawyer. You're looking a bit nuts as a lawyer, but I'm gonna give you another chance, Klein. Oh, Klein. I don't know what school of law you went to.
Okay. No, listen. Oh, by the way, I'm not the guy who said the fracture is the same thing as the knee. I'm not that guy. That guy was reckless. I'm not that guy.
All right,
but yeah. That wasn't me. I was the one that sort of got like blanked on a Martial thing, but that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about CR, and I feel like you can't just go to that far with it. You can't go that far with it. And the reason you can't go that far with it is when he came, there's an interview he did just shortly after he came, and they sort of asked him like, what's the difference where you're coming from and what you found? And he says something about how it feels like he tries to educate the youngins, but the youngins don't want to listen. And then the next question they ask him is like, okay, so where do you think the club can go? Can it go top 4 this year? And he says that's not Manchester United. Manchester United top 3 is a failure, but that's as low as we should go. And I think the thing that he is struggling with that we aren't understanding is that for him, if it's not a goal every game, that's a bad season. For him, if it's not a real title every season, that's a bad season. And so right now he's in such a culture shock, not necessarily from like he's being a brat. It's just that when he came to Manchester United, he was actually thinking Manchester United would be a relief from Juve because I'm going to a team that expects to be challenging every year. And for him, I think it might even be worse than Juve right now.
What's Gemini, how do you respond to that? He said that he came here, he got a big culture shock. He was expecting to win titles, and
but it's all right. Yeah, but it's just like Pogba. Pogba left and come back expecting to win titles, fam. He came back.
But here's the difference. That's a good that you use the good example, but then it kills your point because Pogba never really had a streak of performances the way Ronaldo carried us last year. Ronaldo gave us everything he could, even in a team that wasn't really, really good. And now it's just like it's just like not the same.
Klein, you're coming strong. You're good. You're like a good defense attorney. I'm not gonna lie. Gemini, how do you want to respond to this?
Pogba, right? Pogba, he came in as a superstar. Yeah, he came in from the back of being one of the world's best midfielders. He wasn't proven. Ronaldo came in proven, the GOAT, the GOT.
Yeah.
And he banged in goals last season. I'm not stating that he's not a GOAT. I'm not stating that. What I'm trying to say to you is when the shit hits the fan, as a professional, if your love for the club is for the love for the club, you're not supposed to throw your toys out the pram and go on a willy wallet. You're supposed to stand like a statue, stand firm by your principles, and do your thing.
Yeah. Okay. But now ask yourself this question, though. Ask yourself this question. Until this season.
Hold on a minute. Pre-season, when Ronaldo more than you, man, they were playing. Where was Ronaldo?
No, listen. Ask yourself this question, though. Ask yourself.
Look.
Go on. Ask what question you want to ask him?
Yeah, my question that I want to ask is, you say when things aren't going your way, you're not supposed to throw your toys out the pram. Let's not forget, again, he carried us last season. So now he comes into this season and it's like everything's different. Everything's different. When he had the chance to perform and says, okay, he's got a starting berth in the club, he's always gonna be banging in them goals regardless. But even when things were hitting the fan, can you point at until this season? No, listen. Until now, can you point at what he had to lean on in this team where he could say when we had Oli, when we had when we had Maguire as the captain, when he's playing with McFred in midfield, like who would you point at to say, oh, okay, like stand for this? Like what was the this to stand for until this season?
Listen, wait, we're not gonna. This debate is a long one. We're not gonna finish it. This is looking like I said I was gonna be here for an hour. I always should know that. There's never a chance I'll be here for an hour. Listen, Klein, you came back strong. Gemini,
thank you very much.
Audio's in and out, so we can't really hear the points that you're making. Listen, we'll talk again, man. I got Ferbs waiting. I want to quickly hear from Ajax before I get the hell out of here. Big up, my brothers, though, yeah? Yep. We'll talk.
Cheers.
That's amazing. Klein came strong. Jeffrey, I ain't spoken to you in a while, but we need information, Jeff. I might bring you in still, Jeff. It's been a minute. Ajax, talk to me.
Bro?
Yes, the lead.
Yo, no light box. I was almost sleeping, man.
Don't
but I had to
worry
come
about
on.
the light box, bro. You know what we do is, again, as long as I can give content in 12p, fam, 1280p. Wait, not 1280. I don't even have that good level of. It's bad sometimes. So respect yourself.
It's night already here in Holland, you know. So
all right, talk to me though. I got to ask you some questions. First things first, Antony.
Yeah, bro.
Is it gonna? Can we expect a lot more? I know Flex has been saying to me, look, KG's not really doing that much with the take-ons. It's a bit similar to Sancho, wanting the ball to come to him. Is he similar to Sancho? He's saying that. Is this the level, or can we expect a lot more?
You can expect more, man. But you know what people said about Martinez that first 2 games, you know? Like, yeah, we overpaid, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of Man United fans are stating that after a few games, but just give him a little bit of time, you know? It's a different kind of beast, the Premier League. He needs to get used to it a bit. It's more harsh. It's more physique, you know, physical. So, you know, he will deliver in the end. But he needs some time to adjust. When he came at Ajax, he had the first 6 months, he needed to adjust a bit also, but then he was fired. So
okay. See, this is good information to know. This is good information to know. Again, I want to have to say thank you as well. Martinez, I believe this is the best. Like, I'm happy you didn't give us Timber. I'm honestly like I know Timber would have been good, but Martinez is what we need. We needed that that personality in our back four. We haven't had a player like this in a very long time. The heart on the sleeve. I can see why Ajax fans, he probably went down. Was he one of your lot's favorite players? What was the vibe with him over there as Vans player?
As Martinez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was terrific for us. You know, we hate to lose him because he was player of the season from our club. But Timber got voted player of the season in whole and talent of the season by the Eredivisie. So the other prize that we gave Martinez was from within the club. You know, best player of the club.
Oh wow!
Timber got it from the whole league. So the thing is, Martinez is maybe a little bit further at the moment because he's a little bit older and already more established. So we hate to lose him because he was really, really important for us. But Timber maybe has a higher ceiling, you know. It's his second season now. He played for 1.5 seasons. So he's younger than Martinez, and he's more immature a little bit still, but maybe his ceiling is higher. So it wouldn't surprise me if the fans and Ten Hag would say next season, now we're coming for Timber. I hope you don't, but it's a possibility.
Do you know what's nuts? Do you know I'm really uncomfortable about? I think we're going to meet each other in the Europa League. I think it's going to be Man United Ajax in the Europa League. I don't want you lot to get knocked out of the Champions League.
But that's weird. That's weird, right? Because that's second place in the group stage of the Champions League. That is not Europa League, right? If you finish there.
No, but that means you have to deal with Napoli, though.
Yeah, but we will.
You know when you got to try and
you're not that confident. I have the utmost confidence that we will be able to deal with Napoli. They're a great team, but you saw KG. We lost 5 starters in our team, and it wasn't the greatest game by our side because we got dominated by Liverpool. But look at Real Madrid in the final last season and stuff. They didn't shoot a lot. Also, they got dominated also by possessions. They were able to win it, but we were close also. You know. If Daley Blind made that header in the 75th minute, we would have been 2-1 up. I know they dominated us, and they deserved to win the match because they were the better team. But still, with our capabilities and also with a new team that has to gel in,
that's what the problem is.
Proper, man.
That's what the thing is. I think Napoli they seem strong to me. I have to be honest. They look like a strong side. It's gonna take one Hag a lot of. He's gonna have to work hard to what's his name again? Because he was moving mad still. Megamind. I can't remember your manager's new name.
Oh. But you want the Dutch pronunciation because it will be more difficult than Ten Hag for you, bro.
Go on, go on. Let me get the Dutch.
The first one you will get Alfred.
Alfred.
It's like with Batman, you know. His
Alfred.
Brother, Alfred, yes.
Yeah.
And then his second name, and be ready for this, Schreuder.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
I'm playing. How can I bring it back? You can't sin bin someone for pronunciation. Bring him back. I had it. The moment was there.
Oh man. Oh,
I'm sorry. All right.
This funny.
Pronunciation is insane.
Okay, but now go ahead, say it, and don't come with the Japanese stuff again, man.
I can't wait. Go one more time. Alfred
Schreuder.
What?
Schreuder. Almost. It's almost better than Ten Hag, man.
Schreuder. Come on. I need to learn his name because I promise you, I can't wait because that means I get to go to Amsterdam. You guys get to come to Manchester. It will be incredible. We pillaged, and it will be you like either win, and it's like, shut up, Ten Hag. How dare you try to steal our players? Or we're like, we beat you, but we're like, you know what? While you're here, you might as well do a medical, Timber.
Oh man, you know on Twitter after every match now, if one player plays well, you know, like with all the followers I have also amongst the Manchester United fan base, every single game, how much for Timber? How much for Kudus? We need Kudus, man. How much for Taylor? Oh man, people even tagging you, you know, they're even tagging you, KG, you need to scout that player. Oh, it's so annoying.
No, it's disgusting. No, even someone was in the show today and he said that we need to go back for I said, look, it's enough. Like, let them live, let them rest. Even there's players that followed the Antony. I'm on strike. Did you keep that guy? The who wanted to leave?
Alvarez?
Yeah, did you keep him?
Man, they are both important for us. We kept them, Alvarez and Kudus. But the thing was with Alvarez, they both discussed it with the manager because they were not there with their heads, you know, and he agreed that they could not train for 1 day. Only Kudus did it 2 days, you know, so that was a little bit not so nice. But that's the downside, you know, KG, with accepting that 100 million, because it was just an offer too good to refuse. But because he also went on a strike, it looks like you condone it, you know, and you set a precedent for other players. But it's good that the club didn't let them go and just stood firm, you know, because otherwise everybody will do it.
Nah, again, and it's mad because there was times when I was like, I feel like if it was Alfred that was in charge, we never would have got Antony. He was not having it. He was not listening to any of the money coming in. But again, I'm happy that they stepped in. Now I'm going to ask you a quick question on Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Again, we've seen there's been progression. I believe there's been progression. People are still saying we're a counter-attacking side at the moment. is that moment going to shift for us where we become a side that's a bit attractive on the ball and, you know, like the build-up plays? When's that attractive part of the game coming for it? Would you say?
This is a question I actually need to counter towards your side, because you know Manchester United a bit better than I do. I know Ten Hag better probably. But you remember when Juan said in our full view on the United view, like, don't be surprised if under Ten Hag some players will start performing better.
McTominay.
So, exactly. So the question to you is, do you think that the current players that you had also last season that are playing now have a level of improvement still in them? Because the improvement is needed. They need to gel together, but they also need to up their game a bit. So that question is only can be answered by you, to be honest.
Well, because there's quite a few unknown entities, right? You know, Martinez and that Varane, that partnership's perfect. The low has gone another level. I don't know if this is the low's final. I don't know if this the low's at the top. We don't know, right? Malassia's too new to understand what he is. Christian Eriksen, he's playing in a brand new position. So for him, we're still trying to, it's good, but I know there's more. But then Bruno's always going to be what Bruno is right now, right? It's high risk football. I don't believe Bruno's really going to change, right? So then now you get into the other positions where, yes, McTominay's evolved. He's playing better. Is this McTominay's maximum? I want to say probably yes, because he's never played this good before. Then we get into the front lines. And then Antony, as you said to me, Antony's a new player, but you say Antony's got a lot more. His defensive work is immaculate. He always gets back. He's a hard worker.
I told you.
That's incredible. I enjoy that part of his game. But then the biggest issues we have a hole in our team in terms of the number 9. There isn't like a Haller. I hate to say Haller because you weren't even a big fan of him, but there isn't a target man.
He did well. He did well. In all fairness to Haller, and I hope he gets well soon because he's battling cancer. So he was a great player for us. He scored so many goals. So within his capabilities and his style of play, he did the job for us. But it isn't the striker I like to see within Ajax. And to answer your question a bit, KG, the difference with Manchester United and with Ajax is we have decades now, or as long as I can remember even, we play a certain style of football. Our style of football was suitable for the way Ten Hag likes to coach. So every player within our academy gets trained by it from a young age. For example, with Taylor now, with Timber, and etc., with Rensch as a right back now. But with Manchester United, you now try to alter the way you play and the way you used to play for years, especially last years.
Yeah.
So every player in our academy and every player within our club knows how to play.
Naturally knows how to do that.
And this is something different. That's why it's sometimes people are surprised that we are still performing. And why is that? Because the team only needs to gel, because the certain level that is necessary to play our style of football, most players are scouted for that or are educated with this style.
But then this is important. Let me jump in now then. Donny's played in the style, so I don't understand why Donny can't get in.
I don't understand it.
This is it. Like, so is it a thing where we just bought someone that's just not good enough? Because this is your manager that's raised this guy, he knows him well. Donny can't get in to save his life.
But let's be honest, and I said this on the full view also, there was a little bit of, we can only sign in the beginning. Can you remember the beginning of your transfer window that you said, we can only sign a free transfer player in Eriksen, and all our targets they are failing. We cannot get him in. But I told you guys already, Eriksen will be very important for you guys. And the problem is when bringing Eriksen in, it's the same kind of type of role that Donny can also play. And he's not going to drop for Bruno Fernandes because he's very important for you and he's a different style of player a bit. So he's not going to play him on McTominay's role. But that he not even put him on the bench because a match ago or 2 matches ago, he wasn't even on the bench, right?
He's got an injury, but when he has been available, he hasn't been in the team. Like, he's not even Ten Hag with some of the late substitutions. We're still not even seeing him 89th. He's not getting any game time,
but I'm going to be honest with you, KG. I love Donny. I've spoken about it a lot, but I would prefer Eriksen above Donny. And because Eriksen is one of my favorite players, also especially also a player from the Ajax academy. He came through the youth, we bought him at a certain age from Denmark.
Yeah.
And he's just a terrific player, and he is used to the Premier League, and he has that spark, that's something extra. If you saw that pass today on Sancho, it's terrific.
This is the thing, because even someone said, because where did Donny play at Ajax? What was his position?
He played as a 10.
Yeah,
But he played. But you know that you guys analyzed him. Donny makes room for other players. Donny plays combination kind of football. He penetrates the box, so he always gets in a spot to finish it off. Especially you saw it with the Champions League run by Ajax. He scored a lot of important goals for us. But he's a different kind of player than, for example, a Bruno or an Eriksen. He can play that combination football and make room if the others around him understand it. But a lot of the players within Manchester United need to learn still the way Ten Hag wants to play.
Yeah, it's looking. I'm not gonna say big man thing. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it's not looking good, but it's And then after you talk about, you got Rashford, and I believe that these players can step up. I believe Sancho can offer more. I believe Rashford could offer more. That we do have a number 9 issue. Again, I know we tried to get Brobby. He was serious about that. I couldn't believe it. Like, Brobby said, listen, Ten Hag messaged me. He said, yo, come over here. He said, I'm getting back to Ajax. Probably a good decision, but he would have played for us. He would have started.
Yeah, it's a good decision because he made a bad decision going to Leipzig and he didn't want to do it again. But he also stated maybe you saw it, in an interview with the Ajax channel, for which club eventually or one time in your career do you want to play? And then he was laughing and he said Manchester United. So immediately Twitter, is he coming? He wants to go to us, you see, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. So, but he's a strong player and he can hold the ball, but it's too early for him, man. Same with Taylor, same with Kudus,
I think there's a space.
They need to perform at Ajax first before they're ready for the Premier League.
You just keep wanting 100 million. It's not every day 100 million. Some days just take a light 30 and it's cool. Here you go. Wait, all these people talking about Ronaldo. Do you know what it feels like? Do you know what it feels like losing a kid? He was back in the squad after losing a kid. The next game, he took preseason to be with his family. What's wrong? Again, it's true. You know what? I hear that's why I don't really, the Ronaldo thing, I don't get into it. I believe today's goal was a really important goal for him. It was like he needed that. I think it was a humbling experience, not getting the moves, not getting Bayern, not going, again, even though you got a big contract, in your head, you have to think, I'm Ronaldo, someone will pay it. And they didn't pay it. And that's hard. That's hard for anyone to take. It's finally realizing this football thing doesn't last forever. Like, my era is going.
Don't underestimate
before, no one would ever say, because he's in his head, he's like, well, if you buy me, you just make it back in shirt sales. And that's probably how he's always thought, right? But it is what
don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate him, KG, because he's still a GOAT. He's old, but he will easily, when he's back in form again and maybe a little bit fitter, and maybe also knows the style a bit better, he can easily bank in so many goals. He's still a great player, but he isn't the Ronaldo from 5 years or from Real Madrid back then. He's getting older, and it's logical. But he's still a great player, and I cannot believe that he will not amount to nothing for you if he keeps playing. It's just it takes time. It just takes time.
It's going to take time. Again, I believe I'm saying that. I think we're gonna meet. Just remember, I've said it to you. I think if you guys deal with Napoli, I'll be happy because you lot are the team. You lot are the team I'm supporting. You guys are I never had an other European team, but there's a connection. We had a good time when we came to.
Are you now saying in your words that you actually love Ajax a bit, bro?
I like Ajax. I even checked in on a new kit. I was like, yeah, that's a nice kit as well. Now I like Ajax. I like Ajax, and especially because I like to go there and take things that don't belong to me. So
you have greedy fingers, bro.
I'm greedy, and I'm telling you, I believe. Remember I said this. I believe we're gonna meet in the in Europa League.
I think I have a different story in mind. I think we are going to meet in the Champions League, bro. So not this season, but maybe the next one. Think about
You're not going to
that.
qualify.
Yeah, if you qualify, we
No,
are
are
going
you
to
not gonna
qualify.
qualify?
We are going to qualify.
Are
I
you not
think
gonna
we are going
qualify?
to. I think we're going to qualify this season as second.
You
in the
don't
group.
know, you know. One hug. I'm not sure about him.
We're gonna see, bro. We're gonna see. And if we have, we're definitely going to the Europa League. That's for certain. Because I do not see us being fourth in the group. But I have faith that we will be second. But if we go to the Europa League, let it be in the final then.
Oh, no, I don't want. Yeah, I have that. I have that. I have that. That would be incredible. Listen, Ajax, thank you for coming on, man. Listen, everyone, you know what to do. Go support my guys. We Talk Ajax. Fantastic channel. And again, super hospitality. You guys really looked after us. It was one of the best trips I've ever had. Big up yourself, bro. We'll speak soon.
Big up and have a nice rest of the stream. I'm going to
Come
sleep,
on,
bro.
man. Stay blessed. Again, I gotta go to sleep. I'm not serious. I've fully got an audition that I need to do. I need to learn some. I've got an audition. Ah, this football thing is ridiculous, man. I love this life. Well, my agent's not happy. You look, I gotta be responsible. I actually had to. I'm not getting bed. Basically, I got to learn some lines. It's ridiculous. Oh, you look, and it's like a page and a bit. Oh, frying out loud! I've got the first 2 sentences. It's due tomorrow morning. Let's anyway. I think I should go. Wait, let me read the scene for Jazz. Jeff, I proper one. If I'm telling you, if you lot see how this audition I got to do, you won't believe it. I can't. Come on, man. Moving like Martial in this thing, man. Let me ask you, since our next game would be City, what's the better competition? Haaland versus Ronaldo or Haaland versus Martial? Wait, Haaland versus Ronaldo or Haaland versus Martial? Ronaldo might save us in that game. I think Haaland's just, I don't want to, I'm not rating a City player, but the guy's not normal. All right, I think I've read all the thingies. Damn it. I don't want to take the piss. Nah, I gotta go. Fabs, big up, man. We'll talk UFTV. You don't know what to do. Jeff, I apologize, man. You already know I gotta get to work, fam. All right, you lot, big up yourselves. Thank you for rocking with me, man. This wasn't even a breakdown of the football, but we just had to talk about what we want to talk about. Peace. Till next time. Let's go.